So this is going to be different. Hey, what's up you guys, it's Steph, and yeah, I don't have bookish content today. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys, and honestly I haven't really been reading too much, so I thought I would share some of the stuff in my two most recent sketchbooks that I've been working in while I talk to you guys a bit, because I'm feeling so unmotivated for bookish content right now. I just don't know. It's a mixture of the whole kappa thing and that kind of stressing me out because I have videos like reacting to Steven Universe episodes and reviewing children's books, and I'm so afraid to get hit with that ridiculous fine, even though I've marked the Steven Universe episodes as for children. But I just don't know what to do about the book reviews because they're technically not for children because children aren't going to read them. But whatever, well, children are going to read them, but I mean watch them. I don't know. Let's just look at my sketchbooks. Also, this one I colored up the cover of, so it's pretty and I can distinguish it from my other one that looks exactly the same because I really love this sketchbook in particular. I have two of them. This is my second one because I filled the first one at the end of October, during October. Okay, moving on. So a lot of my art stuff I have been posting on TikTok, and I've been active on TikTok like every day. It's sad, but I've been posting a lot of my art stuff on TikTok. Here's Scorpia. I posted two of Scorpia, and the one where she's like, I color her in. It's really popular. I tried drawing her claw and tail, but they frustrate me, so most of the time I just draw her face. Over here, I attempted to draw double trouble, but yikes. I'm not good at drawing double trouble, so we abandoned that. This is one that I drew to the song Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra, and it was really that song that inspired the whole piece, and I just love the idea of like floating in space, the stars kind of holding her up, but she's just chilling and having a good time. And yeah, this one I kind of just doodled on the page with that. Then I realized I wanted more on the page, so just kind of doodled some more. I just gotten some new neon colored pencils. And yeah, it's just kind of a crap doodle page. Playing with the how to draw a skirt, I think it did fairly okay. I haven't really attempted since, so there is that. Never finished, but I was drawing, or I was watching Hercules animated series, so I decided to try and draw him. I never finished, and I moved on. This one, I've been doing a series on TikTok where I draw my Pokemon Sword starter team, and I have my baby Bellossom, who I nicknamed Audette after a character from Song of the Dead. Moving on. Then we have Toxic Shock. That is his nickname. I forget what the name of the actual Pokemon because I nicknamed him and never really kept his name there. So we have this boy, the Electric and Poison Boy, part of the Drawing My Pokemon Sword team. Moving on. We have my son, my actual son. Scrafty evolves from Scraggy. I called him Scrags when he was just a child. Then he evolved, and I still love him because Scraggy is one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah. Then we come into my hell of a boss, fixation, hyperfixation. My brain has been so lashed onto this, especially with Invader Zim saying fuck. That was one of the greatest moments of my life. Top 10 moments of the decade was hearing Invader Zim say fuck, so that was great. And I have been drawing these characters practically every day since the show dropped. Don't look at her, that's me in the morning before coffee or waking up. First attempt, very messed up. That attempt, much better. More from my Drawing My Pokemon Sword team. This is Shaun the Sheep. Ha ha ha. The double, but you know. So getting back to the actual theme of my channel with booktube, I need to tape this eyeball in that I drew at work because I don't want to lose it. I thought it actually looked pretty decent for the character. But yeah, a lot of what I've been reading has been audiobooks, and even then I'm not reading them so much at home, but I'm reading them a lot, so listening to them a lot at work while I could do the cleanings of the bathrooms and everything. Oh, that's the end of the sketchbook at the moment. I haven't drawn in here since November, and it's the 3rd of December right now. Back to this one where I have a lot of, well, they're both kind of TikTok projects, but more recent one and what I'm currently doing as well. Yeah, books, I've been reading a lot of nonfiction and just listening to factual stuff. It's piquing my interest right now. but I haven't been reading enough to like post good content about it. And I feel weird doing a review of like Tan France's book, like a full review, like, oh, you know, like this is his experience, and I feel weird just relaying the facts of the book. Like, if you want to know, read the book. It's a really good book. Listen to the audiobook because you have Anthony that makes a guest appearance, and it's fantastic. Highly recommend. Doodle Page. This is one of my characters from my whip for, I don't even have a name for that story yet. It was one I was working on for, what's it called? NaNoWriMo, but I failed NaNoWriMo and I've been focusing more on art. But that's kind of what one of my characters looks like. That's definitely what one of the characters looks like right there. I didn't like her, but my little cousin said that she looked pretty, and that made me feel good. I brought my sketchbook on Thanksgiving, and he was like, I like her. I was like, oh, my heart, so sweet. Anyway, yeah, just playing around with some neon colored pencils. The whole COPPA thing, too, has been, like, making me nervous about making content and, like, demotivating me because, like, it's just so stressful trying to figure out what the FCC is going to regulate and what they're going to crack down on. It's like, why don't they crack down on the actual site of YouTube that was made for children? You know, YouTube Kids, a thing we don't really talk about, but it's there for children, in the name, for children. But no, we're just going to punish YouTube as a whole and stifle the creativity of a whole platform because kids aren't going to YouTube Kids and parents aren't regulating what their children are watching, and then blaming, like, YouTube as a platform and content creators, and it's stressing me out. That's not even, like, a full argument from me, but it's just one of, like, the main things, like, nagging at me. Anywho, this is Tui. I messed up on the face. It started out, I traced my phone, you know, I didn't know what I was going to do. I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like a pot, so I'll do that. Then I come up here, and then I messed up the leaves. I made them too small, and Tui's face became that. So, yeah. Feed me. This was for a TikTok challenge type of thing, or new art challenge, where you had to, like, draw a word or your name in graffiti letters. And it came out okay. Like, I like the little splatter right there. The two markers that I got, I did not like the purple one that I got for it because it was a thin papermate. I had, hang on, I also have a little thing of markers over here. I had this pen for the blue. Ever since I bought it, like the day I bought it, I realized, oh no, this is pretty dead, but have I taken it back to replace it with one that isn't, like, almost dead, and I have to, like, Nope, I haven't. So there's that. I can't find the purple, but it's like one of those thin Papermate flare pens, and I had to do art with it, which wasn't ideal, because that's what I was doing the trippies for, so that was fun. Moving on. This is a sketch that I haven't completed. I was going to try and draw myself with my entire team, but faces are hard, so I just kind of moved on and did the rad thing. Oh yeah, another TikTok art challenge. I have like a minute of film left, so I'm just gonna go through this quick. You're supposed to choose a word, draw the squares, and then do that and like scribble in. Then I just added the detail the next day because I wanted it to look kind of 90s. Boom, I shouldn't have used the gold if I wanted it to look 90s, but that's a mistake I made later. And now to my most recent art thing that I'm doing for myself. I'm drawing VisiPop characters every day until I fill the page. And today I just finished drawing Blitz. I drew Charlie yesterday, Moxie on the 1st of December. I freaking love Moxie. I am in love with how Charlie came out. I was so stoked that she came out so good. And then Blitz, this is the first time I've drawn like his full body. I've drawn his face in that one, but full body for the first time in this one. I was stoked about it. And then I have some scribbles because I was going to do something stupid, and then I decided against it because Blitz looks bad. Anywho, that's kind of all I've got. I have 30 seconds to wrap this up. Yeah, I'm just stressed out about COPPA and like YouTube future and all that stuff. Plus work has been very stressful. I've been working very long shifts. I work most of the week and it's just adding to the stress. So that is always fun. And I'm sorry if content has been lacking. I know I already missed a day in December. I don't like missing upload days because it makes me feel stressed. Even though it shouldn't because it's not like I'm getting paid for this, but whatever. Anywho, that's all I've got for you guys. I'll let the end screen take it from here and bye!